And welcome to this week's edition of Megascorcher D&D Live. I am Chris Nizak, your Game Master, and we are joined by our wonderful party. For those of you who don't remember, it is Willow, Doc Coldbeard, Andrew Nielsen, um, and Aramil, and Sun Wukong. Currently, the first four of those, not the latter, are in a cavern system underneath the ground, searching for a bugbear named Grimjaw. He is their current bounty, hence this week is the second part of the Grimjaw bounty. When we last left our intrepid adventurers in this cave system, Aramil had just snuck around a corner and looked and saw a couple of goblins walking towards him in a cavern, where there were 3 cages and another with spiders inside them, giant spiders, and a goblin standing next to them. And that is where we begin this week. So we should all roll for initiative at this point, gentlemen.
Alrighty, initiative it is. Boom! Oh, damn. Or this is gonna happen again, isn't it? This is gonna happen again. It'll be 16 for me.
I'm not rolling, right? Because I'm not there.
Yes, you are going to roll.
Oh, okay.
Because you will be there in a second. If you look by the pillar, that's a pillar that's all shaded out there. There's an S there. That is you, son, and I'll explain why you're there in a second.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They got his fancy everything all programmed in there. I gotta sit down and do that.
So, alright, son. We have Andrew. We have Doc. We have Willow. We have Aramil.
Just a little hint. I think our aggressive street team should make a giant entrance sometime.
Your aggressive street team are a bunch of kids. maybe sometime when you're like at in the city somewhere, they will make an entrance and cause all sorts of havoc and discontent.
Havoc when we need them the most. What's nice now though is we're not in a flashback this week, so we can die. I don't have that to fall back on. We could die.
So, son, you got a 15. Andrew, what'd you get?
18.
18. What did Doc is drooling. Willow, what'd you get?
I got a 16 total.
16. Aramil got something in a second. The goblins got a 8.
Goblins. I forgot about them damn goblins.
And spiders go.
Guys, remember when we fought the zombies and we opened the door and there were zombies? Wasn't that just a grand old surprise?
That was a grand old surprise. Those zombies sure fell apart in quick fashion.
Oh yeah. Andrew wrecked them shit. He was like, I'm ready. Right here by this door, baby.
Yeah, we
Destroyed
had
it.
help. Okay? The cleric did a great job lighting up that place.
Oh yeah.
Lighting up the place. Light up the place because it was holy.
Oh, I just got that. That's good. It's a good one. Map screen. For you guys who don't remember, the map looks way awesomer this week.
Alright. So this is what's going on. Aramil turns and looks at you guys, and he's like, he gives you the number 2, and he says, and he points that way, and he does a little thing that signifies goblins. Whatever the little thing that signifies goblins is. So then he scampers back towards you guys, away from the goblins. Now remember, one of you is holding a torch. I forget which one of you that was.
I do believe.
Okay, so you have a torch. So there's light, obviously. Like they can obviously see light in their area, but Aramil is not standing there anymore. He actually scampers away because he doesn't want to be out front. He's back here. He's got his sword out, his short sword, and it is now Andrew's turn. What are you up to?
All right, so what's actually occurring right now? Because she points
that's right.
to
I'm sorry.
he points to that there's 2 things there, but I'm in the back.
You are the N.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So he just gave those 2 symbols, and that's about it. So
Yeah, he gave you this. He gave you the two, and he gave you the signification for goblins. Now, if you have no idea what that means, that's fine, and it's hilarious. So the question is, what do you want to do? Because you hear something walking towards you from around the corner.
Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do now is he says, okay, so there's two of them. It does not mean that they're coming towards me. It just means that they're there. So I'm going to go forward, crouched, and set myself up for the ambush.
Okay, you set yourself up for the ambush, and Willow, what do you want to do?
Well, if there's a way that I can scale these stalactites around here so that I can get a jumping down advantage and jumping on these bad boys, that's my plan.
Sure, man. Make a climb check to see if you can climb up the wall a little bit.
Oh, geez, let's see if we can do this. Let's roll that d20. Okay, so we got 15
nice.
with the roll, but let's make sure I get the... Oh, okay, so it's a 16 total.
Yep, you climb. You find some handholds. I mean, it's pretty rough hewn wall. There's places to hold on. You can scamper up so that you're up in a little niche up there.
Oh, yeah, and I turn off that torch.
That's a. Oh, so it's pitch black then.
Oh, it's gonna be pitch black. Okay, God, want me to leave it on the
Yeah,
ground, guys?
you can.
Should I just
Yeah,
leave it on
you
the
can
ground?
drop the torch.
Yeah, I'll just leave it on the ground then.
All right. So there's
Hopefully
a
it
torch
isn't
on the
wet.
ground. Okay, the torch is right there, where it's red. So it illuminates. It illuminates to about there, and all the way to about here. I like this thing. It's useful. Okay, so that's what you do. You're up on the wall, waiting to drop down on somebody.
I'm ready
Okay,
to pounce.
Sun Wukong, you know that these guys left you a letter, left you a note saying what they were doing at the Drunken Dragon in the Hobbs district. So you were not there. You were dealing with the pickpockets. They had some information for you about something which we will get to later. But after you got back, you figured out where they were going, and you started trailing after them, and you came to this cavern system. You found some dead goblins outside. You went down into the cave. You found a couple more dead goblins. You found this pillar going down. Then you started making your way down the pillar. You're actually hanging on the side. Bless me. Hanging on the side of a pillar, and you see light down there. You're just not quite down there yet. So what do you do? You're not really sure what's going on, except that they're chasing down a guy named Grimjaw, a bugbear named Grimjaw.
I see a light illuminating. I guess I'm gonna go check out the light, so I'm gonna move closer toward it.
All right, so you drop down, and you end up. You walk around the corner, and you see Aramel, you see Willow, you see Aramel, you see Doc standing there, and you see Andrew farther into the a little bit farther into the cavern, getting ready like with a fighting stance, but none of them are looking at you. But you are
God
now
damn it,
right.
don't shout. Don't shout. That's what I'm saying in my head.
That's-
Oh, God damn it, don't shout.
That's where you are.
Don't shout.
Well, Willow, you haven't seen him yet.
Oh, I haven't seen him yet? Oh, okay.
Think I could sneak up on our party?
He's gonna sneak
Yeah,
up on us.
absolutely. You can sneak up on the party. Go ahead, make a Does anybody care if he sneaks up on you guys?
I would not. I
no.
don't. I think I'd be somewhat aware, but no, I don't. I don't care.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to be surprised as much as the goblins are when we're gonna.
All right, awesome. So you sneak up on them, no problem. So you're actually like right here near Aramel, who doesn't notice you either. And that's your whole turn. You had to climb down a little bit farther and walk around the corner. You're not sure what's going on, but you're standing sort of like behind Aramel, and you don't know what's going on. Aramel is a elvish guy. He's kind of thin. He wears nice clothes usually. He's got black leathers on right now. And it is now the goblins' turn. So the goblins, both of them, they walk right around the corner, and they walk right when they walk around the corner, Andrew. They walk right into your path. They're surprised as hell to see you. So you can swat one of them if you want.
All right, I'll go ahead and make my attack. I'll have my quarterstaff out, and swinging will begin. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do the d20. Okay, and then it's advantage. Ooh, I miss on both of them. So yeah, I got a 9 and a 6.
You have advantage on both of these attacks. So
Well, no, oh yeah, that's No, the quarterstaff works is I roll 2d20 for all together. It counts as my advantage.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought we were using the 2-weapon fighting deal.
Well, that is true, but I don't think I'm able to do that.
Doesn't the quarterstaff count as 2 light weapons?
Yes. Okay, I'll go ahead and roll another 2d20. Sorry.
I just asked. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do. That's all. I thought you were
Okay.
thwacking the shit out of him.
Well, yeah, I was. So the first attack misses. The second attack, I got a 19 altogether.
That hits.
Yes, I'm just going to go ahead and handle that one. So there you go. Do you want me to narrate or?
Yes, narrate.
All right, good. So when the goblin approaches, and I'm hiding behind a rock, part of the formation there, and right when I get a first glimpse of that goblin, I immediately take a leap forward in my step, and then I lunge the quarterstaff straight at him, butt first to the face. He misses, it misses. He ducks right then and there, and then afterwards I take I spin around and grab and then kick him right in the leg there, right in the kneecap.
Okay.
There you go.
How much damage did you do?
Oh.
I need your damage.
I get you.
Obviously, he did the highest damage he could.
It's 4.
Okay. So you kick him in the kneecap, right?
Yes.
So he like and he falls over and he falls right onto his little short sword that he was carrying.
Oh! Ow!
And the other goblin looks at his buddy, and then he looks up at you guys, and then he starts screaming something in Goblin, and he whips a dagger at you, Andrew.
Oh damn! I think he pissed off. I think it was his bro man. You just messed up the bromance. What are you gonna do? Oh man!
And the dagger does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does.
And the dagger does 1 point of damage as it nicks you barely on your arm. He draws a little bit of a cut.
Okay. All right. Good. I'll mark that.
What is this mere mosquito bite on my skin? Will you call that a dagger? I call it a toothpick. That's what I call it.
All right, so that's what the goblins do. It is now is Matt back yet?
He is not.
Okay.
No, not yet.
So Doc drools a little bit, and he stands there. He's like, "Oh my god, what's going on?"
Oh, these guys. What's this? What's going on here?
I know, cool story, bro. Andrew Nielsen, you delayed and whacked the goblins there.
Uh-huh.
So you go there now. All right. And see all that. So let's get to know. Okay, and it is now Willow's turn.
Aha! Yes.
Will, you can jump on that other goblin if you want.
I'm gonna yell out, "Eee!" and I'm gonna jump on him. I'll land right on him.
Okay.
He's going down, son. Goblin pancake.
I did put up the fog of war. In case you were wondering. Go ahead, you have advantage, because he has no idea that you're up there.
So when I jump down, I yell E, and then when I jump onto him, I grab him by his little neck, and I just bring him down when I grab him. I got him. I'm just gonna wrapped around.
So you're just gonna grapple him, or you're gonna stab him?
My goal is actually to grapple him, to fall down, grab him around his neck, and bring him down to the ground. So then I can.
All right. You make a strength check with advantage.
Oh ho. So boom. Oh, sad face. Okay. So well, right
Well, you get
now
2 rolls.
I got a total. Oh yeah, I do. Aha. Then I think that
Yeah,
second roll is the one out.
You have jumped onto the goblin and you are on his back and sort of like grappling him since you're both about the same size.
Bomb diggity, baby. So I got him on the ground, pretty much.
Not yet, but you jumped on him and you're on his back trying to bear him to the ground.
All right.
He manages to keep his feet a little bit, but he like went down to one knee.
Alrighty. Hi ho, Silver. This baby's going down.
All right. You have that was your action. You still have a move action left.
Alright, I'm gonna try to move this guy to the ground. Can I do that?
Sure. It will put you on the ground too if you're okay with that.
Oh, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this guy down to the ground. He's gonna be my bitch.
All right, cool. Make another strength check with advantage
Boom.
versus
Ooh.
him.
Boom again. Oh!
No, nice. You have him on the ground. He's on the ground. You are on the ground. You're rolling around on the ground together.
And while I'm got him on the ground, I say in his ear, "Hello, Lucy. I have you."
Nice.
Wink.
And it is
I winked
Son,
at
you're up.
Shuming Kong. Whatever his name, the guy, Kong guy.
Sun Wukong.
Yeah, I winked at Kong.
who
I'm
you-
Kong
who you
Kong,
haven't-
because we're that close now after that whole flashback scene.
Well, actually, when you look up and you see him here, that would be shocking.
Oh, damn it, that would be. So I'm shocked then when I do it.
All right.
Yeah, the guy that he has on the ground, could I go and like try and punch him?
Oh, absolutely. He is restrained, so you have advantage on your attacks against him. No problem. Just go and punch him in the face.
Damn, you're gonna go up and kick him or something? That'd be funny. I think you're evil. I think he's evil or very mad at goblins.
Non-lethal.
Oh, non-lethal. Okay. Ooh.
I think at 11. You get to roll twice, so you get to make 2d20 rolls.
Oh, okay.
We won't count the second damage roll. We'll just count the first one.
Oh ho!
So the 11 would have missed, but because you have advantage, you hit.
Oh.
And you do 8 points of non-lethal damage. You go ahead. Describe how you knock him unconscious as Willow was rolling around on the ground with him.
I pretty much got down on one knee, timed it perfectly for when the goblin showed his face. That I just did a quick punch right in the forehead, or no, the temple.
Nice. Yeah, that takes him right out. He's just lying there on the ground now, unconscious.
Woohoo! Teamwork.
So Andrew, you saw Sun, who you've met briefly a couple of times, blow by you and punch that goblin in the head.
Okay, yeah, I'm as startled as that goblin was that he's actually here.
A new challenger has
And,
arrived.
At this point, Aramel picks up the torch and proceeds forward. So I wish this had a circle and cut and paste thing.
That would be
He
sweet.
goes to here. Which
Just so you know, the fog of war is up, and I can't see anything, so the viewers cannot see the map as well. Just so you know. You kind of keep it all secret. You're trying to get it all a surprise. I wonder what it'll be when we walk in there. Maybe 20 goblins, 30 goblins. Ha ha ha! The count will be there, counting the goblins.
All right. So Aramel walks in there with a torch to show off what's going on. And you notice that he and Willow, you're sort of far enough in that you can see this, and so can you, Son. And Andrew, you too. You guys are all far enough in now that you can see the rest of the room. It looks like the one cage. There's 3 cages in the room. One of them is open and has nothing in it, and the other 2 have giant spiders in them. It looks like the one goblin is actually about to open up the other spider cage.
Oh shit! I think I know where that spider came from, guys. Last time, I just have a theory here that the goblins will release them. Just Just a theory.
And Andrew Nielsen, it's your turn.
Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a run for it and trying to go after that goblin there.
All right, no problem. So you run across, and you can take a swing at the goblin.
All right, and I will do so. All right, so green is D8, 6. All right, on the white, I rolled a 22.
Well, that's a hit.
All right, so I'm going to roll a D6 there, and 7 damage.
Bomb, diggity bomb.
So 7.
Yep. You describe the manner of the goblin's death.
All right, so on the as I'm charging, towards him, I'm sizing up the strike, like me being a lancer, and what ends up happening is I'm cradling the staff toward on my side, getting ready to punch into his side, his rib cage area, and as I do it, I miss the mark, and the rest of my body flings collides into him and presses against the bamboo the cage, and that's what does all the damage.
Yep, and the poor goblin gets smushed against the cage and then falls down at your feet. And then the spider starts biting his feet because he doesn't like the cage being shook. And between you smushing the goblin and the spider biting him, he dies.
Yeah.
All right.
One goblin down. Well, another goblin down, technically.
Yep. Is Doc back yet?
No.
All right, cool. So then, unfortunately for Aramel, a spider jumps off of the wall and onto him, sort of like what you did to that poor goblin.
Oh no.
Except this spider doesn't take prisoners or anything like that. He just wants to kill him.
I got an idea. Whose turn is it now? Mine?
It's mine. I have to attack.
Okay.
Oh, he misses. Oh no. There we go. With the advantage because nobody knows the spider. It whacks him.
Oh no.
For 10 points of damage, which
Holy shit!
Which causes the elf to go unconscious, as there's a giant spider on top of him. Well, not giant, it's medium sized, but it's as big as you guys. And it's problematic for him, and I think he has to make a con save now.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, he does. On his turn. Oh, no, he must make a save right now. And let's see if he does. Nope, he fails.
Oh, damn it.
Takes 12 more points of damage. So he's taking 22 points of damage right now from the spider.
Holy shit.
Which, he's not quite dead yet. No, he is dead. Never mind.
Yeah, negative 12.
I mean, it's not negative 10. It's negative your con score in this game.
Oh my
But
god.
negative your con score for him is 11 because I have his character sheet right here, and he is dead.
Oh my god.
So spiders are nasty apparently.
Damn you, you eight-legged
So there's a spider
freak.
on top of Aramel's core.
Damn it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good. I can tell Steve his character died. Fantastic. So Willow, you see the spider jump down and sink its giant fangs into Aramel's neck, which basically severed his his artery on his throat there that carotid artery or whatever it is, and blood starts squirting all over the place, and then he starts foaming at the mouth as the poison starts pumping through his veins, and he's underneath the spider, which just keeps ravishing him with his fangs until you can't recognize his face anymore. So Willow, go ahead.
I'm gonna get this motherfucking spider off my motherfucking friend. It's right next to me, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 steps away from you.
Fucking slash this motherfucker. I'm gonna slash the spider with my little sword, and I'm gonna demolish it. Her dagger. I know I have a dagger. Sorry. Slash with my dagger while he's feasting on my friend. do this. Boom. Oh, damn it. Well.
Yeah, you thought you were so. You might have hit him. What'd you get?
Well, if I do remember
It's just a
correctly,
spider.
I just add my strength.
Or your dexterity, since you're using a.
Oh yeah. My
a
dex,
weapon.
because that's better. I have a total of 11.
That's it, huh?
That's 11, yeah.
Yeah.
But I will use my luckiness, because I'm lucky. Oh wait, is this the same? Wait, how are we still counting this as the same day?
Sure are. You don't have it anymore.
Damn it, we are still counting this as the same day. Well then, never mind then. That's all I'm gonna stick with.
So you slash at the spider, who stops destroying your friend's face with its fangs, but now it looks like it's going to try to eat you.
Well, come on, bro. I'm ready to fight him. He just fucking
And
bit
next
my friend.
is Sun. Sun, you're up.
Is there enough room for me to get over to the spider as well?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna go try and punch it as well.
Fucking spiders. Oh.
Nope, that's a miss.
Yep.
You do not punch the spider. So you walk up to the spider and try to punch it too, and now it's angry at both of you. So there's a mad spider there, and Aramil is dead, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. And Andrew, you're up.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna go out and bat it with my batting stick.
So Neil Nelson comes up
Okay.
from behind.
My strong swing was a 15 altogether.
That hits.
All right, and the weak one was a 5. Just to let you know.
Okay.
Jesus, you're doing more damage than all of us.
Okay, and now for the damage. Only 3 damage.
Only 3 damage. So you annoy the spider by hitting it in the back.
Yeah, just boom, boom, hit, slap, slap.
So you're the only one that's hurt it. So now it is killing you.
Oh, killing you. Oh, damn.
Yep. So it will attack you as it's surrounded now, which is problematic for it, but it doesn't really care because it's a monster. That will be a 16.
Damn it! Yeah. I don't know anybody, any of our characters that has that kind of armor to begin with.
Well, I rolled a 12 plus 4. I mean,
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
yeah, I think the dwarf might have decent armor.
He's sitting back there
So
going,
he does.
"Oh, I remember when we met the little kids, guys. That was fun. Must be some fumes in the cave getting them a little funky."
So you take 7 points of damage,
Okay, down to 0.
and you need to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Da-da-da-da. All right, I rolled a natural 17, and then
Nice.
called on my. Yeah, it's like 18.
Yep, you're fine. So you're at
Yeah,
0, you said?
Remember that time
fall
when we
over.
went into the back
Negative
part
1
of
to
the
be
cave
precise.
and the spiders attacked us and we all, died? That was a fun time.
It's a good thing you stopped that goblin from opening up the second cage. So Nielsen, you go down, and like it bites you pretty bad in your thigh, and that blood starts squirting out all over the place because it got you right in the artery there. This spider's apparently really good at biting people in their arteries. So you grab your leg and you fall on the ground, and you're not necessarily unconscious, but if you do anything else, you're going to probably die.
Okay.
Or pass out, if you know what I mean. So you can still like yell things and whatnot at them. And,
Okay.
and if you do decide to act, you can, but then you drop unconscious.
Yes. Okay.
Well.
All right.
So
And
now it's the
it's,
other guy.
Willow, you're up.
Wow. I think I need to deal with this spider situation. I see my homies dropping every 5 seconds here. I'm gonna try to stab this guy again. So let's do this. Stab him. Oh god damn it! All the hell I miss him. He's right in front of me, for God's sakes. It
He
must
was
be
right in front
spooking
of
me
you.
out. See, I went to go for him, but when I went to go for him, I'm like, oh god, he just took down 2 of my friends. Oh, and I just tripped up a little bit, and it just freaked me out mentally. So.
There you go. That's how that worked.
Yeah.
So, Son, you're up now as the spider is maiming your party.
We're seeing how Matt's still not here. Are we gonna make his character try and do like a cure minor on?
That's a fantastic idea. Why don't we do that right now?
Otherwise, I would do it if you weren't gonna let me do him.
Yeah, we'll let him do it. I don't have his character sheet at hand though, so I can't tell him to do so.
Aha. Pat does in front of him.
Just make sure you make like a snarky comment, like you owe me one or something like that, and then they'll be legitimate.
So that's what happens. You owe me one, Nielsen, and then he gestures at you, and you have and the vein in your leg or the artery in your leg heals up enough that you can actually do stuff. You have 1 hit point.
Boom, boom, healed.
All right, Celia, good.
All right, and that's Doc's turn, and now it is Sun's turn.
I'm gonna try punching the spider again.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna use flurry of blows on him.
All right, so you have 2 attacks. The 14 flurry of blows we're using, right?
Yeah.
So the first one hits, the second one hits, and you do 16 points of damage to it.
Oh baby, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so you're killing a spider. Feel free to tell me how you killed the spider with your flurry of blows.
I multiply punch out each eye.
Nice. You punch out all 8 eyes until it's like its legs are like scraggling at its face for a second, and then you place the one last punch which caves in its skull, and its exoskeleton, because it's got an exoskeleton. It falls to the ground, dead, on top of Aramil. Okay, so you're all the other 2 spiders are stuck in their cages. They can't do anything.
No more goblins anywhere?
No more goblins.
Okay, I fucking checked my homie out under the spider.
Oh, he is dead. Like, his face is half gone at this point.
So,
and
we're
he's
gonna
got,
try
like,
to move the
spider
spider
ichor
off.
all over him.
I move his body because he's on. For some reason, his face is facing on the ground now. I flip him from shoulder up, and his face is just destroyed.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because you flip him over, and you're like, oh god, that other side was his face.
Oh, no. Well, the only one thing I can do is dramatically look up in the air and go, no! Alas, I knew him. And then I sigh
Yeah, he's
heavily
totally
and look
dead.
down. And one tear comes from my eye.
And
All right.
there you go.
As we remember
So
the one time where we went the right way down the ladder. And we were the smart ones. When everyone else went through the trap. That was a
Poor
good
guy.
time.
So I checked the hole in my pants, and then as I'm dusting myself off, as I'm like, okay, enough time for crying. We need to see what's going on in this room.
You're right. That's what he would have wanted. So I take his
as
money,
you,
and he's not gonna
Well, he
need it. He's not gonna need it.
he did have a rapier and 23 gold pieces on him.
I'll take the gold and the letter he had in his pocket to his wife if he ever died or some shit like that. And I save that too. And we
Oh,
move
you
his
take the
body.
letter-
I want to move his body to the side at least, in a dignified
You-
manner.
You take the letter out of his pocket?
Okay, yeah. I don't know if he had a letter. I'm just trying to be funny with that part.
Well,
but-
if you search his body, you do find the letter.
all right.
And
well,
it's already opened.
Well, I take that letter and save this. Save it. And move his body over to the side, put him in a more dignified position. Take his money
Okay.
and move on.
So what are you guys doing now? What are you guys up to?
Let's investigate this room, I say.
All right. As you look around, it looks like there was 3 mats of like hay and stuff that were on the ground that looked like little maybe cots for those 3 goblins, and then there are the 3 spider cages. But also hanging on the wall, right here, are saddles that look like they could be affixed to spiders.
Dude, I told you guys last time, Spider Riders. Knew it. So cool.
So that's what you see in the room. What do you guys wish to do?
Well, I'm going to look at my fellow companions, and I'll say, well, looks like this adventure is over, since I'm not getting on those spiders.
Well, there was
I would like to. Is there any obvious way they were I can assume maybe they train the spiders, but is there like some kind of tool, a whip or something they were using to control the spiders while they're on them? You get what I'm saying? Like a way to ride them besides the saddles?
You gonna search the goblin bodies?
Sure, yeah.
Well, in one of the
Oh, I don't need to. Okay.
in one of the pockets of the goblins is sort of like a ball of very fine twine.
Hmm. Interesting.
Almost looks like spider silk.
Hmm. Can I? Hmm. I don't think I could probably like. Can I try to, with some knowledge, can I figure out in more detail what this is exactly? Like maybe it's a ball of web that's made if they lay eggs, or maybe it's something like that. Just trying to figure out generally maybe it's something more than just, or if it is made by the goblins, maybe they wound it up. Can I tell that from investigating it more? I don't know what that'd be called.
You can if you just take a look at it, it just looks like a ball of silk string.
Does it look natural or like a goblin wrapped it?
I would you're not sure if goblins wrap things the same as other people, but it's wrapped like a ball of yarn.
Okay.
Would be wrapped.
All right then. So what do you guys? I say to my party members. So what do you guys think? Should I get out a spider? My new mount?
I say no, because they're probably not tamed by you, so they probably freak out and maybe try and kill you.
I don't know,
Well,
guys.
I, on the other hand, say you should totally go for it, considering how our friend just died instantly.
You're right. Fuck the spiders. I say nay for this room. We're good. Let's move on.
Okay. So where would you like to go?
One thing that I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take the torch and I'm going to light their cages on fire, which will kill them in the process.
It certainly will. Those spiders, they shriek a little bit as they start burning horribly, and they're snapping and popping and whatnot.
Forget spiders. That's what I have to say about them.
You sure did forget those spiders, man. Those spiders are very dead. All right, so where to now?
Obviously, we're going to go back the other pathway if my memory serves me correctly. The one where the red curtain was it? Was it a red or curtain?
Yeah, there's a red curtain up here.
Obviously, that's where we need to go next. Because if the door led to zombies, these led to spider riders. Obviously, the man behind the red curtain is where we need to go next.
All right, so you make your way up to the red curtain. So you guys are up here now. What is your marching order? Like, what is the order that you want to walk around in?
I have 1 HP left, so I'm going to be sitting in the back. I'm feeling
Doc gives you 2 more cure minor wounds to get you up to 3, and that's all he can do for you.
Fantastic. I'm still sitting in the back.
Perfect time for you to return, Doc.
Hey.
So
Yeah, because most of you guys have already used your hit dice for the day, right?
Yes, I actually have. If we're counting this as the same adventure, yeah. Well, the same day, I should say.
Same day. Yeah, it's been the same 20 minutes, basically.
All right, so, yeah, I can't see anything on the map, so I don't know where we're going to go.
I shall be leading the group.
You can't see anything on the map?
My torch. I pick up my torch again.
I cleared off the fog.
Nah, I didn't clear off on my end. Oh, okay, there it goes. Okay, looks.
Yeah, it's on that side. I see it now.
There we go.
You all good now?
Yeah,
Everybody see
it
it?
refreshed. It refreshed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I cleared it off. I was clearing it off during that entire fight. I don't believe did it unclear during the fight?
Are we doing anything with the unconscious goblin?
Yeah, there's an unconscious goblin.
Oh, god damn it.
It's okay, it's still dead.
I don't feel like killing something in cold blood, so that's not what my guy's all about. We should tie him up or something. Does anyone got rope? Oh, wait. I'll use this awesome spider. Wait, is spider silk strong? Basically strong, right? It's pretty
Very
strong.
You can use a dagger. How about that? They'll tie him up.
That'll tie him up. You know what? I want to tie him up with the spider silk, and then gag his mouth with a piece of my fallen comrade's clothing.
The red indicates the burnt cages of spiders.
That's what I would like to do, and that's what I go ahead and do.
What? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Tie
Time
up
with
the
spider silk?
goblin with the silk and use a piece of clothing
Alright.
to gag him in the mouth.
All right, no problem.
Done, done, done. All right, let's leave this guy to rot. Someone will save him eventually, maybe. So we move towards the red curtain. I shall lead. Doc shall stand behind
By the
me.
way, that spider silk scene is really strong.
That what?
The spider silk that you tied him up with, it's very strong.
We should keep some of it.
Oh, I do. I don't want to use. Okay, yeah, I don't want to use all of it. How much can I save left over from tying him up?
Oh, you probably have about half of it left.
All right, then I'll save that half.
So you probably used, you probably got about 10 feet of it left.
All right,
Used
I'll
about
make a
10
note
feet of
of
it to
that
tie
in
him up.
my text document here. In my items. 10 feet of spider poop. Got it.
Yeah, you also noticed that when you cut the thread, there was a little bit of a shimmer, like
Shimmer.
sort of like a couple of sparks off the end of it.
A shimmer. Sparks. Does anyone have like knowledge of nature-ish things? 'Cause I don't.
Nope.
Oh, damn it. Well, I guess we'll just have to hope for the best, and this isn't something that will just explode if I tap it the wrong way.
Anyways.
So I do need a marching order.
I'll be
So
first.
Andrew,
Yeah, I'm back.
I'll be first,
okay,
then Doc,
Andrew's in the back, Willow's in the front.
I will be second.
and
Or
then
I'll go right next to what's your name again? Willow?
yeah, Will.
Yeah.
I'll be right next to Willow.
Okay.
And then Kong should be like in the middle, the front part of, and we'll be good.
All right, gotcha. No problem. So you guys make your way up towards that curtain. So there's a curtain there. It's a red curtain. It is sort of like, it looks like a very thick satin, but it seems to have like a pattern of scales in it.
The fuck is these guys have some crazy shit. Well, I want to check for traps.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Boom.
Or
Oh damn.
If you have search, then you can. If you have the
Do I
search
search?
for traps or search
let's
thing, then
see.
you can make.
Let me
You
double
can
check
add that.
before I-
plus- You can add your skill die, which is a D4.
No, I don't have any skills like that.
All right, so you're checking out this curtain for traps.
Yep, and I guess we'll go with that roll for a whopping 4.
Yep.
Can I do something with like knowledge of engineering?
Well, hold on. He's checking it for traps.
Oh god.
So you start checking the curtain for traps. You're like checking all the sides, and you're checking the top, and you're checking the bottom. Then you start checking the cloth, and you sort of like tap it, and it feels like cloth, and
Okay.
it seems like there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, okay, that's nice to know. All right, that's
Well, you
my
did tap
checking.
it. Nothing happened.
Okay, well I did. Okay. Hey guys, it seems pretty good.
Well, if you're so sure of yourself, you can be the first one to go through.
That is true. I can. Well, that's all I'm gonna do, unless anyone wants to do something before we move on.
No, I'm
Nope.
good.
All right. Well, then I guess I will start going through the curtain, and we shall proceed forward. I shall cautiously go through the curtain.
All right, you cautiously go through the curtain as you start moving the curtain off to the side, like with your as you move past the curtain and you push it to the side to go by it. When it starts to fall away from your arm, you feel this terrible pain as you notice that the cloth segments, it seems that they all have like little hooks or something in them, and they catch on your arm. And they just rip skin and things off of your arm, and you take 3 points of damage.
Skin
Damn.
and
Well, damn.
Oh, and then there's another curtain behind that curtain.
Same color.
Yep, it's right there. But that hurt a little bit.
I do not wish to scream. Do I have to roll something so I don't scream?
No, it just hurts a lot. You don't have to. You don't scream. It's
I go
fine.
like this. Arrgh! Then I turn around to my party members. Guys, watch the curtains, and I'm gonna try to pull my arm off of those hooks carefully, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah. You managed to do that. That's part of the 3 points of damage that you took.
Then I ask him, "Hey guys, has anyone got a stick? Or I could use my dagger to move the curtain now, I guess."
Yep, no problem.
Does anyone else want to go first? I say to everybody else.
I'll go first, and I look at him with his like dagger, holding the curtain aside, and I just shake my head and I put my shield up.
Nice.
So I guess Doc is going first now, and then me second now.
All right. So what are you doing with the second curtain?
Fire?
So what are you, Doc? Are you just gonna push past the second curtain the same way?
I'm assuming I hold the curtain so that they can all pass. So can we all fit in that middle between those two curtains or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'll hold the first curtain. So
It's a little tight, but it's not too bad.
All right, so I'll do that if you guys are cool with that, being in between them.
It's
Sure.
cool.
I mean, why not?
All right, and then I'll push aside the second curtain.
All right. When you push aside the second curtain, you hear a click, and you
Son of a
see,
bitch.
and when you hear the click, you look up and you see there's like a string that's running this way, but you're not sure where to.
Probably a silent alarm. Silent to us, not so silent to where it has to go.
But
I
as you
bet-
push
I
by,
bet-
there's a third curtain back here. And then you also hear muffled voices after you move away that curtain coming from the other side of the curtain.
So, if I look up at the third curtain, do I see more string?
Nope.
Alright, either that second curtain causes something in the first curtain to happen, or, if I base on what we did in here before, maybe more zombies just got spawned. Those are my two guesses.
That would be bad.
That's what I say to my party members.
I said that would
Do I
be
have
bad.
any? No, I don't have any knowledge of anything. Let's see.
Can I use knowledge dungeoneering to get an idea of where that string would go, or no? Would that be more like device, I guess, or something? We could use device or something.
Yeah, dungeoneering. I don't think dungeoneering is for traps and things like that, is it?
Well, I don't know if that was a trap or not.
It is a mechanical device of some sort.
Well, then I'll look around above like the third curtain this time.
It's just hanging it's hanging by some hooks from the ceiling.
Okay, and I'll slowly push this one aside.
All right. As you slowly push this one aside, you can see that it sort of has the same thing going on as the first curtain. There's hooks and things hidden in the cloth that look like they will catch and rip. Using your shield is clever. Using your armor would probably be bad because you would get stuck.
Alright, can I go? Wait. So wait, did you move it yet?
Oh,
we moved past
and
the
as
second
you
curtain
move it,
already?
Yeah, we're going past
yeah.
the third
Wait.
one now.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
we
you-
already... Okay, go on.
yeah, he already moved it.
God damn it, why
As you
didn't you
move
Why didn't you
as
wait?
you move the curtain, out of the way, you hear the mumbling of voices from beyond it become much louder, and you can hear what sounds like a pitched argument.
Alright, can I go back to the second curtain while they're fucking around making these
Or
traps
you can
go
mess with
off?
the second. You can mess with the second curtain. if
Yeah, I
you
want to
sure.
disable device on the second curtain.
Actually, if you take a look at it, that string was obviously a trap, like was a release of some sort. So you don't have to disable anything
Oh, god
'cause
fucking
it's already
damn
been
it.
triggered.
Did I go up to him and say, God damn it, guys, you idiots? Should have checked the second one
But
first.
I am.
Wait, maybe
I
that
am-
string went to the room of zombies because I think when we opened that door, we heard like the same sound, like a click.
I have more feelings that whatever we do to the second curtain affects the first curtain, slash the third. That's what I think, to be completely honest. But it could be the zombie thing again. That's what, again, I'm saying this to my players.
I have just opened up a new map. I don't know if it's loaded for you guys yet.
No, it's
Not-
still Fog of War. So, okay, well, it doesn't matter now. I guess we gotta go forward now. Whatever we release is released. So let's go forward here.
I can see the map.
Okay.
So now we're past the third.
You just after the third curtain, it opens up and you see. Well, I would show you Can you guys see it on
Nah,
OpenRPG yet?
still fog of war for me.
You got to zoom out, and it's in the bottom left map.
Oh, it's at that.
Yeah, he opened it.
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
Okay. What's that ovally shaped thing with scribbles? Is that a rock? Or
That
something?
is a pillar. Yeah, it goes all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
But you hear voices coming from in here. Who's got the torch? There's
I
light in
do.
this room though. Like you see light. So actually the place is lit by you think several torches because it spills in. Like I said, there was a glow coming from over this way earlier. Last time actually. So there's a glow. So you guys are in the this little area over here. You guys are right whiteboard right there, and that's not the right line. There
I think I look over at Willow and I say, maybe you should try and sneak behind that pillar and see anything. Look for something. See if are there people around. How close are they? Obviously, look around the corners first.
I hand him the torch, and I will attempt to do this.
I put the torch on the ground and draw my weapon.
All right. Do you guys put the torch out, or do you leave it on?
Well, if it's a lit room, then I don't think we need the torch on now, do we?
All right.
So I would
Willow,
say
you're
off. So I need to
here.
roll
Should
for
change the
sneaking.
color to blue. You do.
I am an ambush specialist. Is there a way I
Let's
can
see it.
ambush them? I need to know if
Ambushing is for attacking people. Anyway.
Okay, so I'll just roll. Boom. Okay. And I add my... I do believe I don't add anything. I know I add my dex, don't I?
Yes, you do. Also, if you have the sneak skill, then you add your skill die.
I do not have the sneak skill. I have 12 total.
It's better than what I got for noticing you. And they have disadvantage anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you get up here and you take a look around the corner. This is what you see. The rest of the room.
Look at all these low rolls.
So it opens up and there's another pillar across the way, and there's another pillar down here, and you think you see there might be a passageway down this way behind this pillar. And there's obviously a passageway up
Or
here.
the bottom pillar.
The bottom pillar down here. You can't quite see past it, but it looks like there's a passageway down there. Also in the room. Come on. Also in the room, you see several things. You see a giant bugbear.
What? Are you kidding?
Well, he's not giant. He's just
okay.
a big. He's like a 7-foot
okay.
tall bugbear.
I thought you meant literally
He's right
a
here.
giant.
No, and he's got 3 goblins with him. And he's also got a little goblin like sitting in front of him that's decked out in full plate, and it's got a handle on his back.
A handle on his back, and he's decked out in full plate.
Yeah, he's got like the little goblin. It doesn't look like he can move very well. He's like sort of like standing in place like a statue. Like he can't really move very well. But they seem to be arguing with a human who fits the description of Bardic Levis.
Lovely.
Also, Willow, you freak out because you see your brother.
What? Where?
He's standing with Bardic Levis and a couple other humans. I knew
Damn.
you'd freak out when I said that, so I just figured I'd preempt it for you. So there's Levis. And by the way, your brother's name is Calkin. Calkin Burrows. I decided your last name was Burrows since you didn't give me a last name.
Willow Burrows. That's fine.
So yeah, they're arguing with these those 5 guys are well, really. Grimjaw is the bugbear is arguing with Bardic Levis. It seems that they're talking about how and there's a girl, the girl that you're probably looking for. She's tied up and she's right here. Once I draw it, right there.
So I'm assuming Willow's back with us telling us all this now?
No, Willow's not back telling you all this yet. Willow is not doing such a thing. All right.
He's doing hand lines.
Yeah, that's Aisling
I'm
Burns.
trying to
That's who you're looking for.
I honestly feel Willow's need to go see his brother is going to outweigh his need to find out more what's going on to the left there.
Well, I'm assuming one of us would, like, look at Willow and be like, "Hey, what do you see?"
I wish you sneak off to the
By
right
the way,
there
they're
towards
arguing
my
about-
brother and see if I can hear what they're talking about a little bit better.
Well, they're yelling back and forth at each other. Actually, everybody can hear it. They're talking about what to do with the girl, like Bardic. Bardic says that they're supposed to take her. They're supposed to sneak her back into Kingshaven, whereas Grimjaw is like we should ransom her off and get as much money as possible. And that's pretty much what the argument's about. Yeah, and that's how that goes. So that's what they're constantly arguing back and forth about that.
Yeah, I would like to sneak around enough in the room so I can get a good idea of the whole room. Like I can still see there's some I don't see. Like I want to make sure I know the whole area before I go back to them. So do I have to re-sneak? I don't know where I'd have to go, left, right. I assume just sneak throughout the whole area so it can be unseen while trying to get a good idea of the whole area.
Well, no one's looking at you. They're all arguing with each other, so you would normally have advantage of this, but it's actually fairly well lit. Like in here, there's like torches on the walls and such. I will actually draw where the torches are. Just give me a second.
But hopefully there's a lot of stalactites around.
Torch there, torch there. There's a torch over here. There's a torch somewhere behind that pillar too. You can't see where it is, but it's also offering light. Hold on one second. So you've been standing there. You're shocked. Okay. So what does anybody else want to do before Willow starts sneaking off? So Doc, you want to whisper to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and catch his eye, and if he doesn't turn around, I'm like, and
Go ahead,
just
you guys.
come over
If
to
you guys want to talk, feel free to talk.
Talk.
I gesture for Willow to come to us and to come here.
Willow is not looking at any of that. Willow's eyes are not fixed on what's going on behind him.
All right, so then clearly, by seeing nothing but the back of his head, I'm like, "Hey, Midget, get over here."
Apparently he's ignoring you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be paying attention to you.
Does anybody else want to do anything before Willow just starts sneaking off?
I'm going to start taking off my armor, considering how concerned Willow is looking forward. There's probably something severely powerful, waiting for us, and
Okay.
I need to get my spell casting ready if that's the case.
Yep.
Oh shit!
No problem.
All the things he's been saving, all the 2 good spells he's been saving for the big fight.
So Willow, go ahead and make your stealth check to sneak around versus all of their perception, which
Let's go back.
17.
I'll just find out. I will find out who the highest 2 are, and I will have them roll against you with just normal contested roll.
My brother. I need to see my brother. I need to get him alone. I need to talk to him.
Make 3 of these.
Why is he joining these? Why is he with these rascallions? You should be back home husking corn.
All right. Nope. Oh wait, what'd you get? A 17?
17 total, yeah.
Sucks to be you. Actually, it's rather interesting. You start sneaking this way to go around. It seems like the best way to go.
Yeah.
As you do, your brother looks over and notices you, and he gets wide-eyed. He looks at you, then he gets shocked, and he mouths at you like, He mouths at you, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
So he.
And that's when and right then one of those other human dudes, not Bardic Levis, but one of the other guys, he looks down at Kong. He's like, "What the hell's your problem?" And Kong's like, "Nothing at all." And then when the guy starts to look over there, he actually starts to look over towards you. Kong actually kicks him in the back of the leg. He's like, I mean, and he's like, "That was for that time that you killed that." He makes up some bullshit excuse.
That's for that time when you took my bubble gum.
Let's let you run back. Let's let you scamper back here so that you don't get caught.
I do like a whole barrel roll forward.
Well, maybe not barrel roll, but very quick, quiet walk.
Big dodge. Roll. Tumble.
No. I'm just spinning circles all the way back.
Keeping to the shadows as you were. I have to undo some of the fog. By the way, that tunnel right there that you're standing by, it goes farther down into the it goes farther than I'm showing. It's just that you can't see where it goes to.
I ain't looking down there anyways.
All right. So awesome. So what are you? Who wants to do something now? Andrew, you've taken your armor off.
Yes.
Doc, you saw Willow walk off, like sneak off against the wall.
He's like, quick, come back, what are you doing? Doc, oh, no.
So since Willow didn't tell us anything, we have no idea who's over there.
That's true. You just hear parties arguing. You actually heard that argument, basically, them yelling at each other about.
The girl.
We think we should ransom Aislinov. We'll get more money from a very gruff voice, and then another voice which is a little bit higher pitched but kind of gravelly is like, "No, we're gonna take her back to Kingshaven like we were told to do. You've done your job well." And that's when you heard a clank, and it sounded like somebody throwing a pouch of coins on the ground. He's like, "There's your payment. You've done your job. Now give us the girl."
Shit.
And then you hear the bugbear saying, "Well, I think the deal needs to change. I mean, she's worth a lot more than that." And then that's what they're talking about right now. But it doesn't seem like anybody wants to draw down anybody just yet.
I'm gonna look over at Andrew. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's clearly two groups of people fighting over there. You think you can do some fancy magic to make it look like one of them attacked the other one? Let them fight it out amongst themselves, and we come in and swoop out after they've hurt each other quite a bit.
Oh, you mean you can't do it yourself?
Guys, we're okay. Our database has been updated. We're safe from all these rapscallions. We're good.
Oh, by the way, you guys aren't actually here to save this girl. You just heard that she was taken. The whole point was that this Grimjaw is actually worth money.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you can't do it yourself because he's constantly bragging about how great he is majority of the time.
Ah, nice.
That's why I said like, oh, you can't do it yourself. Coldbeard.
My god Heronius does not seem fit to bestow upon me powers of trickery.
All right. So without further ado,
oh god.
I will go ahead and make the day happen. So I start walking forward, and I'm going to roll randomly. Half if it's odd, I'm going to hit the bugbear. If it's even, I'm going to go after the other group. I'm going to just point at one of them, and I'm going to shoot magic missile at whoever looks like the leader. And I rolled evens, so there we go.
Was that at the?
That's at the humans, the not bugbear.
All right, so you slam Bardic Levis with a couple of magic missiles, huh?
Yes. All right, and then it's two missiles, 1d4 plus 2 on each of them.
Okay.
All right, so I do 9 damage.
Ouch.
And I do the missile in an arc to where it looks like it comes from the bugbear side.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's some wanted shit right there.
Give me a, you know what? Give me an intelligence check, as sort of like to make that bluff work, to make the missiles arc the way that you want it to, effectively.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 2, so there's that.
That's okay. They rolled a 2 also. Oh, did you add your intelligence to it?
Oh yeah, I have. So I have 5. There you go.
All right. So they obviously weren't paying attention because the highest wisdom score is like plus. Well, maybe the highest wisdom score of the people that would actually care about this is +1. So you actually managed to bluff the fact that it looked like somebody flung a magic missile from the goblin group at the human group. It slammed into Bardic Levis for 9 points of damage. Which 2 explosions happened right on his chest, and he's like, doof, doof. He's like, God damn it! There's that goblin shaman, and he flicks his hands down, and he doesn't flick his hands down. He just has those. He's wearing those punch daggers on his hands, which he's got. And he's like, "You bastard, Grimjaw! I'll kill you! Get him, boys!"
These guys are doing a job for us.
at that though, Willow and Nielsen, you notice that there's a little halfling standing behind the bald guy with the hand daggers, the punch daggers. He looks right over at your pillar, like right over at in your general direction, like that came from over there, because he's not as stupid as those guys. And he doesn't say that. He just sort of like looks that way. But
now you guys know where Willow is, right there talking with the homies.
I guess
I betrayed you guys. Look at that. It's that goblin shot. They're probably going us. We're gonna kill everybody. He ate my Rice Krispie treats. Arrgh.
Are we rolling initiative as well?
Yes, everybody should roll initiative. This is going to be a bit of a clusterfuck, I think, but it should be fun.
It's going to be a lot of me making turns and saying, I pass.
23.
I pass.
23.
Yeah. That'll be just fine. Like, it'll work just fine that way.
My initiative is amazing.
Where the hell are my dice? I'm tired of using the dice roll.
No one likes seeing it. No one's liking that one. I think it's been working for me. Sometimes I get good, sometimes I get bad. I think it's pretty fair.
It's not that I'm running this off of I'm running this off of a bunch of shit on my computer, so therefore I have to like go away from the screens that I'm using to use the dice roller. So I could just do it easier this way. There we go.
Well, that's the way it should be. DM behind a shield. I really have to set up my I want to set up all my crap in here. I gotta do that, just so I don't have to worry about it ever again.
I can show you how to do it, Matt.
Yeah, I gotta do that. We gotta do that after this. Remind me. And if you don't remember, then I'll remind you to remind me.
You know, I'm gonna start pre-rolling their initiative. That might work better for this format.
Oh boy, we're into some serious shit now, guys. We
Not
got
really.
fucking goblins, got some big old guys. We got our guy we're going for. We got the princess here. My brother's here. Oh, you don't know about that, my brother part, but still.
Well, the whole plan was that like, let's trick them into fighting each other, so we can just sit back if we really wanted and let them tear into each other. Maybe you're sneaky enough to get the girl.
I no longer care about this. To be honest with you.
Son, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
All right.
My lovely Facebook
Doc, what'd you get?
update.
21.
Andrew, what'd you get?
17.
Oh my god, the map got attacked by Facebook, guys.
Willow, what'd you get?
23.
All right. So Willow, you're first. What do you want to do?
His initiative.
Well, everyone's... Wait, was only my brother looking... Wait, did I see them look at the whole magic missile, where it came from thing?
It was just Calkins that looked over there. Your brother.
Oh, okay, just him.
Yep.
I use a whistle, a specific type of whistle that our family used to use back on the farm to notify us to come home. Something that only my brother would recognize with. It was very nature sounding, so it wouldn't be too unusual to be heard in a cave.
Oh,
it would be pretty unusual, but there's like lots of fighting going on, so
I try to
running around
by using this sound we used to use in our family to let us know to come stop doing the farm work, to come get some home, to get some pie. I use this whistle to try to get the attention of my brother to come behind the fucking pillar, so I can get some discussions going on here.
All right. So you whistle, and nobody notices it. That's fighting, except for Calkins, who stops. Except for Calkins, who stops as they charge forward, and then when they charge forward, he takes 3 steps backwards towards the pillar.
Aha! It worked.
So Calkins is there now. He walks over. He's like, "What the hell are you doing here?"
What the hell am I doing here? What the hell are you doing here? I come
You're
home one
supposed to
day,
be-
everyone's gone, and now find you here, hanging out with some shady-ass, ridiculous people. What the hell's going on, man? Why'd you leave? What's going on? What the fuck?
You don't need to be involved in this. This is just trouble for you, man. You were always the innocent one. You should just stay out of it. God, I need to get in there. They're gonna wonder what the hell is going on. That's turn, and we're at Doc. Doc, what are you doing?
I'm gonna schmooze on over by Andrew, but like on the right half of the pillar.
Okay.
Should I see? Are they fighting each other yet, the 2 groups, or no?
It will be. A second.
Okay. I'm going to ready an attack and wait.
Well, what attack are you readying, and what's the trigger?
I'm gonna wait for them to actually be fighting, and I'm gonna ready Fred.
Oh, the Rock.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, who's
Okay, cool.
Fred?
All right, so the Bardic boys lead the fight over Levis. Like they get there first to the goblins. Shouldn't be using blue for that. I should be using black. So both of them get up there and they start swatting. As they're running up, you notice that Grimjaw picks up the super armored goblin and sort of wields him as a shield as he pulls out a giant mace. But do me a favor, Andrew, roll d20.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. Cool. That Bardic boy misses that goblin. Roll again.
18.
Nice. That Bardic boy slashes the shit out of that goblin. Roll Pill. Roll a d4.
I got a 3.
All right. So he stabs that goblin for 4 points of damage and kills him. That's a dead goblin. All right. Andrew, you're up.
All right, and I will be leaning back on that pillar and, taking my sweet time resting.
All right. So Andrew, let me know when you want to do something. I'll just pretend that you're on hold.
When the majority of them are dead.
All right. So Grimjaw gets to go now. Grimjaw shoves his one goblin in one of the Bardic boy's faces, and the goblin slashes at the Bardic boy that's like being wielded like a shield. And he actually slashes the Bardic boy right in the eye for damage. Damage in the amount of 3. And that Bardic boy is still alive. Alright. And then Grimjaw swings his mace.
I can swing my mace.
Oh, his mace with spikes on it, which is really a Morningstar.
No, oh
Yeah.
shit.
He clubs the shit out of the other Bardic boy, no problem, for 7 points of damage, which kills him. So he slams his Morningstar into the other Bardic boy's head, and you see his head crumple as a spike juts out of the other side of his head. So he caved in the skull, and a spike popped out the other side, and that guy goes down in a heap. Just to let you know how hard he hits. All right. It's Levis's turn now. Levis moves forward and begins fighting with Grimjaw. Chase, do me a favor. Roll 2d20.
Boom. 17 and 11, unless I'm supposed to add something to them.
I'll do the adding.
Alrighty. The Grimjaw bounty. We need to get Grimjaw. And then some poor sap told us to save his daughter at the same time, pretty much. Abridged.
No, a noble lord's daughter.
Oh, sorry. A noble lord's daughter. What a bounty.
Alright, so he does 14. Grimjaw's got going on. No, hits both times.
I like that they're just killing each other. This is perfect.
I agree.
Does all of 4 points of damage to Grimjaw.
Maybe we should have fought.
Oh no!
Oh.
Wait a minute. No, I forgot. He's got a martial die. He does 4 and he does 7 points of damage to Grimjaw.
I got $20 on Grimjaw. $20 on Grimjaw.
All right. The goblins start attacking. Pat, if you want to give me, they're gonna attack. One of them's gonna attack the other Bardic Boy. Pat, if you want to roll d20 for me. 15. That hits that Bardic Boy. If you want to roll a d4 for me. And he kills that Bardic Boy. A goblin stabs him right in the gut. The guy is
Damn.
dead. Pill, if you want to roll a d20 for me for against Levis.
We got a 7.
That misses him. And that's it. So the goblins are done. Calkins is up. So Calkins and Willow, we continue our conversation. So you don't understand. I'm trying to get back at the people that killed Mom and Dad and everybody else.
Well, then why didn't you bring me? Why didn't you tell me? What's up with the leaving?
I didn't want you to get killed or hurt. I figured you could just walk away off into the distance and do nothing and, live your life. We both don't have to do this.
Oh, it's always about that. You got to be the big, strong one. All right, but forget this. All right, here's where I'm going to be. We need to get together and talk about shit right now, where there's a big lot of shit going on. So you get out of there. You get the fuck out of here. Whatever you got to do. Don't get caught. Don't get stabbed. I'm going to go get this bitch. All right? I give him...
What bitch? Her? You can't have her. I need her.
You need her? Why do you need
her? Because she's going to lead me to... she's going to help lead me to Mom and Dad's killer.
Oh, yeah, you need it. You need her. Well, I guess what? I need her too, because we're going to help some other people out and whatever. But, all right, you know what? How about this? You go ahead and take her then. You promise to come meet me back at this place? I give him the stronghold information, I guess. Whatever the coordinates are.
He gives you what, you tell him the Drunken Dragon?
Yeah, where we got our aggressive street game, our new hideout, new area, remember?
Oh, the warehouse? Warehouse number 2?
Yeah, warehouse number 2.
I think it's 2.
We gotta name that place. We'll name it something.
We gotta buy it first. That's why
You
we
do have to... yeah, I said if you guys finish this, you could have bought it. Okay, moving on from there, he gets it on, and then we'll move down the list. And Son, you're up. Do you want to do anything?
Everyone else is sitting back, so I'm just gonna stay at the ready with my fist raised in the air.
All right, Willow will be your turn, but we just had that conversation. So then I'll go. Doc, do you want to throw the rock yet?
Are they all engaged?
Yeah, they're all pretty engaged. In fact, it's 3-on-1 right now.
I look down at Fred and I say, "Don't fail me now," and I'm gonna bounce him like where Andrew is. I'm gonna bounce him off that wall where the torch is, and like I don't care who it hits. It'd be cool if it hit the bugbear, but we'll see. We'll see how this happens.
Wait a minute, so you're gonna bounce a rock off a wall and hit a goblin.
And I want to try and hit, like, I don't care who I hit over there, but it'd be cool if I hit like the bugbear. We'll see.
Well, I will roll a d6, and on a 1, it's the bugbear.
All right.
So you have disadvantage on this roll?
That's fine.
What? No, it's totally it's something that could happen easily.
It could, but like if he was just throwing it at them, then you wouldn't. But he's throwing it off of a wall, which is cool. So if he hits it with disadvantage, that's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna...
Also, there's no possible way that they'll know it came from you guys because you're bouncing it off of a wall. That's the plus side to this.
That's why I bounced it off the wall.
Dude, if you have a throw Fred button in there ready to go, I'll be so amazed.
I only have a sling button. I don't have throw Fred yet.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead, throw Fred.
No. I got.
So you can't get worse than that, so we won't make you roll again. So you whip Fred, and Fred bounces off the wall and skitters at the goblin's feet, but the goblin doesn't notice because he's too busy trying to kill people. Fred hasn't come back to you yet, not yet. All right, so
Alas,
the
poor
bardic
Fred,
is dead.
before I knew him.
Andrew, I assume you're still waiting.
Still waiting.
Yep, Grimjaw is going to go and beat the crap out of Bardic Levis. And he probably does. Bardic has an ability that he can use. Oh, no, he doesn't because he already used his martial die this turn. He gets crunched for 8 points of damage, and combined with your magic missile, that's enough to take him down. He's not dead yet. Well, he's dead. He's down. He's bleeding. He hasn't died. And Grimjaw takes a step forward. He's like, he looks around. He's like, "Who threw those bolts of energy? Who threw those bolts of power?" And he looks at one of the guys like, he looks at the two guys like, "Go grab the girl."
Not the girl.
Does anybody want to do anything?
Well, now I'm gonna make my action. I'm going to, I'm
Awesome.
going to reveal myself from the pillar, from the pillar area, and I'm just going to point my hand towards that bugbear. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Nice. Go ahead, make your magic attack roll.
Okay. It is 1d10, and it's cold damage.
Is it magic attack? Don't you have to hit with it first?
And I'm going to have to hit with it too. Okay. Freaking sweet. It was an 11.
11 misses, unfortunately. So your ray of frost blasts by his head, hits the wall behind, and there's a big patch of frost and ice there now. He's like, "Them over there, they're the ones that did it."
Aha! You
Slow
shall
them-
not pass! Phew! Oh, shit.
So that was Andrew. He's down.
Yeah.
The goblins get to go now. Unless, Son, you want to jump in now too, because you were delaying also.
Yeah, I'll go in there and do some Flames of the Phoenix.
Oh, shit! Fire and ice!
Oh, it's... Yeah, I forgot about that. So there's...
Since they're all grouped up together.
They sure are all grouped up together.
Yeah! Fire.
So it's 2d6.
Well, you have to roll to hit first.
Oh, do I have to roll with it? Or is it?
I think I get a saving throw, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your dex, or reflex rather.
It is my reflex. Grimjaw is going to sacrifice his little goblin shield to give himself a bonus to to his reflex save, which is good for him because then he gets an extra. Nope, he only got an extra 1 on top of it. That's unfortunate. 12 plus.
What's the DC for it?
What's the DC?
It's 10.
It should be 10 plus. It's 10 plus 1 plus his wisdom modifier.
Yeah, which is 3, so it's 14.
14. Cool. I managed to actually save with Grimjaw. The poor goblin shield that he was holding though melts in his hand and he drops it.
Modifier plus your move level.
He's gonna take half damage, I think. The other two goblins, one of them passes, one of them fails.
10 plus 3 plus. What'd you make
It's in the chart. It's like your key magic level, whatever. It's +1 at the moment.
Yeah, it's his monk level.
It's not his monk level. It's the modifier based off of his monk level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's +1. I'm pretty sure at the moment. So it's a 14. So I got a 14 total, and so Grimjaw saves, so he'll take half. One of the other goblins saved, he'll take half. The other goblin, the poor goblin shield got melted in Grimjaw's hand, but the other goblin is going to take full. So it's 2d6, right?
Yeah, plus my level.
Yep, go ahead, roll it up. There's 4, there's 7, so 8. So Grimjaw takes 4. He's still alive. Even the goblin who saved is dead. So everyone's dead except for Grimjaw.
Just the way we like it.
Alright, so the goblins don't get to go. Calkins is like... He looks over and sees that what just happened, and he looks at you, Will, and he's like, fine, you can have the girl, but I'm leaving. So, so then he walks down the passageway away from you into the darkness.
Give them.
Calkins! You better come later tonight.
And you
That's
hear,
what I yell
and
out
you
to
guys
him.
hear, yeah, and the rest of you hear Willow yelling, "Calkins, you better come later tonight."
Wait, you better arrive later tonight. I mean, I say that after after I realize Willow actually realized what he said.
Yep, I get you. So Willow, it's actually your turn.
I try to sneak my way over to that chick.
Well, since Grimjaw is really busy getting his ass kicked, he will. You can totally
Just
sneak over to the chick.
don't even need to
You're there.
roll, I bet.
Nope, no problem.
Well, hello there, ma'am. Oh wait, she might think I'm. Just
She's
to
gonna-
assure you that
she's-
I am not my brother. I am someone else.
Yeah, she's tied up and she's gagged.
And I know you can't talk to me right now because there's that gag in your mouth. And I will remove that momentarily, but I'm here to save you. So let me just climb up there and get that thing out of your mouth.
Well, she's on the ground, so you can just pull it off of her
Oh,
face.
okay. I'm looking down when I said this. All right, well, I sound like a fool to her.
Well, really, you're more like looking into her eyes because you're short. But whatever.
So after I say all that, I take that gag out of her mouth.
She's like, "Oh my God, please help me, get me out of here. I don't. They don't know what they're gonna do with me. I think they might hurt me. They've already hurt me a little." And she's a little frantic.
No problem, no problem. That noble guy told us we gotta bring you back to him. So let's get this good gun tickety don do. But let's go. I'll come back for you after you take care of the Grimjaw guy.
Yeah. Okay, Doc, you're up.
But I do untie. Wait, I do ungag her, untie her too, just so.
Sure.
Just so.
Okay,
In case she needs to run for some reason.
What are the pluses and negatives of charging?
There is no charging rules yet.
Okay. Well then, I was gonna say I'll charge him, but I'll just, I guess.
You
walk
dramatically
over.
charge him.
Yeah. Ah!
Cool, I like it.
And I'm gonna try and smack Grimjaw in his big old face.
Okay,
I got a 13 to hit.
that misses.
Aw. I
Damn.
wish he was charging in this.
I forgot this well-known felon's supposed to be relatively tough.
Yep. All right, so it's now Grimjaw's turn. Grimjaw actually disengages, which means he can move away from you guys without provoking, and he runs into the hall yelling for reinforcements. Help me! Help me! And he goes down the hall.
Son of a bitch. He's a bigger wussy than me.
All right.
So he went north. It is Andrew's turn. What do you want to do?
All right. So how far away is he? Do I have sight of him?
Let's see. From where you're standing, no, you'd have to move and then you would have sight of him.
All right. Well, then I'll move and have sight of him, and then.
Let me open up a little bit of this. He is in a darkened area because it's not too dark though because of the torches. Let me take off some of this fog so I can show you exactly where he is. Oh my God!
Because basically my ray of frost has quite a bit of range. It has 100 feet. You know, I'll probably be able to.
Oh yeah, you could shoot at him. With your
Yeah.
ray. No problem.
All right. Well, then I'll get a few steps in there and shoot him when I think I can.
He has concealment.
Oh, damn,
Should
this
they
guy
consider
is
this game?
definitely a felon. He's got all these nice abilities for running away and freaking getting out of danger.
I mean,
Well,
for
he's-
such a large object too.
Yeah, it's darkened up there. That's all there. That's all.
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Andrew,
Let's
you're
say this
free.
guy is definitely a good felon then.
You know what? I know there's rules for cover, but I didn't think I saw any rules for concealment anywhere. Did anybody else?
I haven't. What I've looked through.
I haven't
Yeah,
looked
that's
since,
only for
like,
stealth. So yeah, just attack. Normal attack.
Okay. And a 12.
12 misses. You blast. You actually because this game you actually have to hit their armor class. You hit him, but it hits his leather armor, and his leather armor like a patch of his leather armor frosts over a punch.
Oh, I never go hard.
And that's Andrew. You're probably a little closer, Andrew. You're probably right there.
Yeah.
And it is Sun Wukong. Your turn.
Tell me you have like flying fists that shoots with a ranged attack somehow.
Oh,
I think that was the one time I think he could do his Phoenix thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was my one time.
I'm pretty sure you can go chase him. What's your movement speed?
Uh,
I think monks are faster, aren't they? No. I don't know. See if you can get there.
would I be
You
able
can,
to? Reach him?
So what you can do, because he basically used an action to get away and he used a move. You can use a move, and you can use 2 moves to catch up to him, which is basically your turn to keep up with him, or you could like move and attack him, or you could try to tackle him, something like that.
Yeah, I guess I'll just move and attack him.
You can't move. You can't like move and get a really good hit on him because he's running away from you. Like he is he has enough speed. But like I said, you could like catch up and attack him, or if you do attack him, you have negatives. That's all there is to it.
I think you should try that tackling thing he was talking about.
Try, maybe you'll get lucky.
I guess I'll try and tackle him.
All right, make
tackle
your make your strength or your dex. No, it's strength for grabbing, tackling, things like that.
Now don't tackle crapperly like those ravens did in the beginning part.
Yep. That would be an 8.
That'd be Nate versus his 21. So you run up to him, you try to attack him, he shrugs you off, slams you into the wall. You're dazed for a second, but you're up here right by him.
Damn.
I guess I block him from going that way.
You certainly do. Willow, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna try to join in the action and see what's going down up there by Andrew, Doc, and Jazz. Go up to him and say, "Hey guys, what's going down?" And then do I see Grimjaw?
Yeah, you see Sun jump on his back and Grimjaw shrug him off, screaming for assistance.
All right, time for me to.
Dagger.
Like I said, it's dark up here too, darkish.
I don't think that affects halflings.
I don't believe they have low light vision.
Now, I just noticed that in my inventory list here, that it says I have a short bow and quiver of 20. Now, did I actually have all that, or can I just have some darts? Is there darts? Or did I have that? I don't know. No, I didn't have any of that stuff, actually, now that I think about it. So, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna run up to this bad boy. Oh, no, wait. As I run by, though, Doc and them said, "Yo, Princess Chick's over there." Well, the chick's over there. Say that to Doc as I run by to go up to Grimjaw, whatever his name is.
Okay, you can get right about here as you see him shrugging off and moving, because you were a little farther away doing other things.
Yep.
You haven't quite caught up to him yet.
All right, that's just
But
fine.
you're chasing him down. On the bright side, Sun, you jumping on his back probably slowed him down a little bit.
Good.
So that was Willow. Doc, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move as close as I can to him, and I'm gonna try and shoot a lance of faith at him.
All right, you can get pretty close. You're probably about 10 to 15 feet away from him, and then you can fire a lance of faith at him,
Okay.
which illuminates the area brightly for a moment.
Ooh, that is a magic attack. I got, rolling crappily. 11?
11 misses.
Yeah.
As he shrugs soon off and then looks and sees you fire, he ducks and goes flying over his head, slams into the wall. A couple of pieces of rock fall down. When the light illuminates the room, you see a couple of goblins running down the corridor from the east, or the right of the screen.
Okay.
Also, you think you might have saw another goblin behind them, maybe with a staff and wearing like some sort of like tribal fetish type stuff.
That's not food.
You know, it's chain lightning.
All right. That was Doc's turn. Grimjaw just he once again sort of like disengages with you, Sun, and you actually managed to hold him up a little bit, so he moves away from you, but he actually only moves far enough away that you could actually move up to him and attack him next round. But he also moves off into the darkness where it's very dark.
Do you still have magic missile?
No, I do not.
Damn it!
Still gotta be able to see what you're targeting with magic missile.
No.
Well,
it's
plus
targeted
I
for
only
darkness.
have two level 1 spells I can do, and I already did Burning Hands and then the magic missile.
Oh, that's
Oh
true.
damn! That's true. I forgot.
Hey Chris, I was actually gonna say, since I lit him on fire, does he have any like embers or anything on him, giving him away?
Sure, that's a brilliant idea. Yes, he does. So you can sort of see him in the darkness a little bit. So all it does is it gives him a little bit of a bonus to his armor because it's so dark. But you can see the embers and stuff. So instead of not being able to attack him, because you actually can't attack somebody that you can't see, you can attack him. And that's where he is. You're not sure what else is over there because it's really dark.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Andrew's turn.
All right, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use one of my cantrip moves, and I'm going to light up that area.
You certainly are. What are you going to cast your light spell on?
Well, it's going to have to be like the roof area, so
You
I'm
want
going
to pick
to
a
point
stalagmite right there?
yeah, right where you selected.
All right, cool. So you pick a little like stalagmite hanging off the roof up there, and it begins to glow brightly, which illuminates the hallway in a good deal of space. So let me just fog a bunch of this.
Peter Fox, is that you?
There we go. We've unfogged it. And everybody can see that, right? And there's a goblin here, and there's that tribally dressed guy back here.
That's for shaming.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe I'll use a different color. There we go. All right, so now we know who's who. Okay, so it is. They all go together now. So that was Andrew. They go at the end of the round. Sun, you're up. So you see you see Grimjaw, and then you see the two littler goblins, and you see the guy with the little goblin with the trowel fetishes and stuff behind him.
Yeah. You said you can move attack.
Yeah, I guess I'll move and attack.
All right, you move up soon and you attack. Are you doing anything fancy, or are you just gonna just straight up punch him?
Just punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that have your martial die added in? Yeah, it's the D6. There we go. You can do it.
A 13 misses.
You did a ton of damage if you hit.
You would have done a ton of damage if you would have hit.
Yep.
So you walk up to him, you try to punch him, and Grimjaw actually he gets his morning star in the hilt of it in the way of your first punch, deflecting it just off to the right, and the follow up kick and things like that. He managed to step away from or just sort of like take it on the chest.
Flurry of blows in this? Is that a full round action or no?
There's no such thing as a full round action in this game.
Oh, then you should have punched twice. My bad.
No, well, if you flurry of blows, you can't use your martial dice in the damage.
Well, yeah, but he has his other roll. But that's okay.
And that's that. So then it's Willow's turn.
Get up into that action, baby. Turn that corner and go kick some butt. We'll attempt to.
Willow, you are still a little bit too far away to engage this round unless you're going to make a ranged attack.
Nah, I'll catch up eventually.
Bro, Fred!
I am not throwing Fred. I'm not going back and getting Fred.
Actually, Doc, when you look down, it looks like with all the running and dying and things like that, Fred is now sitting at your feet. People are just kicking him around, apparently.
Oh wait,
so
that's my full movement, right?
That's just your move action, so you still have your actual action.
Oh, trying to
which
climb
you
them
can turn
walls
into.
again for another jump down attack.
All right, you can climb the walls, but it might not be as effective this time because it's really lit here and they see you.
That's okay. They're busy fighting.
All right, cool. Make the climb check.
Oh, 12.
No, 12 is enough.
Oh.
These walls aren't hard to climb. It's a 10.
Woo!
Um,
Lucked out there. All right, that's me. That's me, baby. I'm done. Climb some
All right.
walls.
So you climb some walls. So you're on the walls. All right. And it is Doc's turn.
Alright.
You pick up Fred.
Is that a free action?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick a friend and say,
Alright.
"You come back to me."
Picking up Fred is always a free action.
Yes.
Call it a free Fred. You just say, "Is that an FF?" That's all you gotta say to him. Is that an FF? And you're like, "Yep."
I'll move up as close as I can, so you draw me in, I'll figure out where I am. I thought I could get close enough to the attack. Yeah. How many spells do I have left?
Well, you can Lance of Faith him again, can't you?
I have to see how many spells I have left. Because from the last one. Well,
Isn't Lance a cantrip?
oh, yeah, it is actually, because I think it's level 0.
Yeah, you just cast those as many times as you want.
Oh, it is. That's awesome. Sweet. I will try and Lance of Faith him again. Magic attack. Send 19.
That hits.
Yes. That is 2d6 radiant damage.
Ouch.
3 damage.
Okay. Not as ouch as I thought.
This picture of Fred and the sponge.
All right. So the little tribal fetish guy in the back. It's all their turns now. Little tribal fetish guy in the back. He shakes his staff a few times, and you see Grimjaw's wounds start healing.
Oh,
In the
son of
tune
a
of-
bitch.
In the tune of 10 hit points. So Grimjaw looks much better, and then he turns on you, son, and he's like, "We'll see about that fire now, little punk." And he swings his mace at you really, really hard. But it doesn't mean anything if it doesn't hit. I'll roll it on the thing. He gets +5 to hit, just so everybody knows. Oh, it's a 21. So you take... Son, this is probably going to hurt a lot. Oh, maybe not that much. You take 8 points of damage. As he slams his mace into you. And, huh?
Who's getting hit?
You are.
Oh. What was his, hit?
21.
Oh, okay.
I know your AC is like 18 or something. But, he did 8 points of damage to you. And then the other two little goblins, they squirt up next to him. And they both try to stab you also. But I don't know how effectively they will. We'll find out. And we get +3. Wow. That's a 22 to hit you and a 6. I assume the 22 hits.
Damn.
Oh, son, you take another 4 as you get stabbed by a goblin in the thigh.
And how much damage did I take the last time?
8, so you've taken 12 so far.
Okay, I'm out.
What are you at?
-2.
Okay.
Well, you're not,
So you're
he's not
negative
dead
2.
yet. Yay.
He's not dead yet. Andrew Nielsen, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to try and get near the center there and be able to cast my Ray of Frost again.
You certainly can.
Alright, I'll hit one of the goblins, since it's going to be kind of pointless to hit the bugbear. Okay, and I'll go ahead. And I rolled even worse this time. I got a 7.
Yeah, you missed. So your ray goes errantly off the wall and freezes it. That was Andrew's turn. Son, make a death save. That's a D20 plus your Constitution modifier. Okay, you're fine. It's cool if you roll a natural 20, you get to stand up with 1 hit point. Willow, you're
that's
up.
Sweet. No, man, no TPK here, man. We're good. We got this. Don't worry. I'm on the ceiling. I actually have a plan. I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. It involves me
It's your turn
falling,
right now.
so you know it's gonna it's gonna work. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Remember that spider web stuff?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's some tough stuff right there. Apparently, it's kind of fiery too. Apparently, if you scratch it the right way. So my goal here is to jump down with the spider web and try to land on them, but land on them on their throat. So when I land on through them, I'll be pulling them back and choking them down.
All right. Let me see if Grimjaw notices you. No, he doesn't. Well, actually, you should probably roll also.
Well, I don't know.
Okay,
Wait, what was I
doesn't.
rolling for? What was I rolling for though?
To see if he noticed you, because you sort of
Okay,
climbed up
alright,
the side of
that's
the
fine.
wall.
All right.
So no, he doesn't notice you.
Oh, he doesn't. Good.
Yep. So now you can make your attack roll. It's actually a grapple if you're trying to take him down, right?
Yeah. Well, with the spider web over his neck to try to choke him. Yeah, this is pretty much a grapple.
All right.
So, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. All right. Warming up the
You want me
hands
to
so I
roll?
can click them. Roll.
You want me to
No!
roll? You want
No!
Oh
What the
wow!
fuck?
And I rolled a natural.
Fuck you!
I rolled a natural 20
Fuck
to oppose
you!
it.
Fuck you! Fuck you, Open RPG! Fuck you! Fuck it all to goddamn hell! Fuck it all to hell! How do I get a 1 and then it gets a 20? Damn it all to hell!
So
Oh.
you jump down to Garotin basically, and as you come flying down, he looks up at the last minute and he gets his morning star up, and it catches the spider silk right on the head, and instead of swinging on his throat, you swing on the morning star, which puts you off, and he's really strong and you're really light, so you actually kind of instead of like landing down into the back and pulling him down, you sort of swing past him and slam into the wall and fall into the ground.
Wait, what do you do?
As
So
I roll
Willow, you're
over
right there.
from falling on the ground, I
Yep.
softly but say, "I ain't no punk bitch."
Nice. So you're lying there on the ground, prone. It's painful. It didn't feel so good slamming into the wall. Also, you don't have the spider silk.
Not surprised. Not surprised. I don't have it anymore.
Hey, Doc, you're up.
Okay. This is a clusterfuck.
I got a question. Is your Cure Minor Wounds a swift action?
I believe mine is.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, if it is, because then you could cast that and do damage.
Yeah, it says Cure Minor and resistance spells are at will, so I'm assuming it's swift.
No, that's just an action. I
Let me
was just
see.
wondering if they changed it or not.
Cure Minor Wounds. Let me look it up in the spell book real quick.
I'm also looking it up.
Yeah, guys. The falling plan. I shouldn't have said it was a falling plan, because we know when I fall, I make it count.
Cantrip. Timed.
Oh, I
Damn.
thought you meant failing plan. You succeeded well with that.
Yeah, I think we should change it to that. Yeah, let's call it the failing plan.
It doesn't specify. It's
No, it's an action.
Operation Cantrip.
Yeah, it's an action. You actually have to heal as an action. They must have changed that recently.
Okay. Well, who needed that?
Sun is down.
Yeah,
He's at
he
-2.
needs it badly.
How much health do you have?
At 0. Like,
You're at 0.
yeah.
Is it -2?
Oh.
Yeah, -2.
Then you can't. You're unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that bleeding out?
Decisions.
If you heal him, he's at 1 because healing always starts from 0. Do you attack or do you?
That's what I'm trying to decide. It's like, do I heal him like a little bit, and just have him fall again, or do I just try and end it? How much health do you have, Willow and Andrew?
I didn't take any damage from that fall, right? Or did I?
No, you're fine.
Oh, then I'm still at 2.
Okay.
I have
and then
3.
How much health do you have, Andrew?
3.
Ah, fuck. Alright. Well, I guess I'll have to use my big heal. Yeah, and I'm gonna Cure Light on Wukong. Which, when I pull up the spell for it, I will tell you how much I heal with that.
I believe it's a D8 plus 4.
Yes, it is. Are you fucking kidding me? I heal him for max. I heal you for 12.
You are at whatever if your max is less than 12, then you're at 12. Then you're at that. If it's more than that, if it's not, then you're at 12.
Hold on, he had to go. He was at negative, so he starts at 0, correct?
Yeah, so he's at probably his max.
He has max health then, right now.
Cool beans. So that was Doc, and now it's the goblins' turns. The goblins' turn on Willow.
Okay.
As does Grimjaw, thinking that there's somebody in between and near their spellcaster, so they're like, kill the little guy. So Willow, the goblins are gonna start stabbing you.
Damn, the goblins don't recognize me as the guy that they're just, kind of teaming up with.
I'll just roll the thing.
Damn.
'cause that would be
Oh
bad
wait,
for
they
you.
all hate each other. That isn't gonna work.
There was advantage. There was advantage.
Oh crap!
They hated each
Does
other.
a,
That's not gonna work.
Does a 14 hit you?
What, AC?
Yeah.
Actually, my AC is 14, so.
So then yes.
Ah,
So
damn
you
it.
take 4 points of damage from the goblins.
Oh, Jesus Christ, -2.
So they stab you into a. Grimjaw's like, that's fine. So Soon's on the ground, right? He just got healed for a bunch of hit points. Grimjaw got distracted by the fact that Willow tried to garrote him. So Grimjaw actually steps over Soon, who's still laying on the ground because he got knocked unconscious. So he's standing over Soon, who's now alive, and he takes a swing at you there, Doc.
So does Sun Wukong get a attack of opportunity?
If he wants to take one, but he's on the ground, so he's at disadvantage.
He's gonna do
Free
it.
move. Come on. Yeah.
Actually, he's also because Grimjaw doesn't realize that he's conscious. That would cancel that out, so he just has normal.
Okay. And he's gonna Sun Wukong, while having a giant bugbear standing over him, is gonna throw a flurry of blows up at his nads.
Okay.
Ow!
He's gonna steal some peaches.
Let's
He's
see
gonna
it.
steal some peaches.
Monkey grabs peach. That's what he yells. He yells, "Monkey grabs peach."
All right. Let's see it. I need the roll.
Oh!
Holy shitty crit.
Yes! Yeah!
All right.
Good job,
So
Kong.
So the first one crit, and it looks like the second one misses.
so here's how crits work these days. Do me a favor. Just roll a d6.
A d6.
Yep.
4.
So it maxes out. So it's a d6 plus 5 for the damage. So that's 11 plus the weapon damage, which is the die roll of the weapon damage. So it's 11 plus 4. So he does 15 points of damage to Grimjaw, who promptly falls over after getting punched in the nuts.
My peaches!
Yep. He pretty much reaches up and grab. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. The description of what was said is exactly what happens.
Monkey grabs peach.
Oh, my peaches! Falls.
And the and the Morningstar falls down, and he's not dead, but he's not moving anymore.
Then, if I can, I turn my head, even though I'm -2, and I say, and he ain't no punk bitch either. Bleh.
Then the shaman gets to go, and he's like, huh. And he scampers off into the darkness.
Well, that was interesting. I like my peaches.
goblin-
Bye-bye, guys.
Andrew, you're up.
All right. Well, then I'm going to take a shot at the goblin since the guy since the bugbear hit the floor. Just for good measure here, and once again failure across the board. I rolled a 9.
Oh man, your blast goes errantly off. Now there's a nice frost wall on this wall right here. I should probably draw where it is. Because you've missed a couple of times in the same place. So this has really got a bunch of ice on it now.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Okay. Then it's Sun Wukong's turn. He's got a giant bugbear on him right now. He's not moving because he got his nuts ripped off there apparently.
Do bugbears even have nuts? I don't even.
Well, how the hell do you think they procreate?
But asexual, they just bud, you know.
Yeah, not so much.
All right. So, I think what I think Wukong would do is Grimjaw still alive?
No, he's at negative hit points right now.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
like-
So don't keep hitting him, because we
Yeah,
want him
no.
alive, right?
He was
I think I remember we want him alive.
No, he's wanted dead or alive.
But we'll get more money
Okay.
alive, because then they'll have fun, doing what they wanted to do to him, so they'll give us more money.
How close are the enemy goblins?
Andrew's like,
Well,
yeah,
well,
totally.
There's one right above him.
Sun does have the problem that there is a giant bugbear like flopped over on top of him.
Yeah, he's willing to take negatives to just punch the goblin next to him.
Sure, he just got disadvantaged. So roll twice and take the lower of the two.
Well, do I roll flurry of blows twice then?
Yes. And we'll just take the lower of them. All right. So 10
Tens.
or it's a what is that? You got
There's a 10 and a 19, and then there's an 18 and a 6.
so we take the 10 and the 6.
Oh, you take the
because
lower attack for two separate rolls?
Well, you have the two separate rolls. So there's a 10 and a 19, right?
Yeah, there's a
So-
10 and 19 on the first attack for flurry of blows, and then the second
So-
attack for flurry of blows is an 18 and a 6.
Yeah. So the 10 and the 19, the lower of the two is a 10. Then the 18 and the 6, the lower of the two is the 6.
Oh, I thought it was just for the whole attack. Okay, so then
Nope,
probably
nope. You take from each attack. It's two rolls. It's just that
Ah,
you take
okay.
the lower of each one of them. Like if you would have rolled like a 17 and a 19, we would have took the 17 and that would have hit.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they both
it's-
missed then.
Yep, they both miss. So you try to punch at the goblin. The goblin's like, "What the hell? He's just coming from under the bugbear!" Ah. And it is Willow's turn.
You're right.
Willow will try to
Make it that
stabilize, I guess?
Yeah, death save.
Waha! Oh, 6.
Here you take that much damage. 3 points of it, in fact.
Alright, so -5. I'm
When you
dead.
get to your when you get to your negative Constitution score, you're dead.
Oh, so never mind. I got 3 more I can take.
Somebody might want to heal him. Doc, you're up.
And he's gone. Both of them are gone. What the heck?
Doc heals Willow to 1, so Willow, you're at 1. Goblins get to go now. Goblins get to go now. What's Doc's? I have no idea what Doc's armor class is.
He's
We'll see if he
Back,
hits.
sort of.
No way.
That's
17.
probably high
that
enough.
hit.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
hits
probably
Doc.
high. Yeah.
Doc, you take 1 point of damage
He said,
as a
okay.
goblin stabs you.
Okay, that 1 point of damage is nothing.
All right. It is now Andrew's turn.
They have both returned.
Oh, he's
All right. I'm pretty confident if I keep shooting the ray in that area, like it'll just encase him in ice,
You
and he'll be
cannot-
trapped that way.
You cannot fail more than me. It's not possible, so just keep trying.
All right, so here we go.
You might give him blue balls after his peaches got all left up.
All right, finally, I rolled a 14 plus the 4, so 18 to hit,
Yep, you hit.
and 8 damage.
Nice. Do you want to describe how you encase the goblin in ice?
Yeah, that's quite really what happens. I'm just just blasting repeatedly over and over again, round after round, and it's barely missing him. Like it almost hits him in the head the first time, almost hits him in the leg the second time, and then the third time it finally hits. I hit the ice itself again, and then it just encases him as it wraps up altogether.
Oh, nice. I like it. So there's an ice.
Here.
So real quick, there's a block of there's a block of ice here now. That has a goblin inside of it, just so everybody knows. All right. And it is Soon's turn. Soon, you're underneath a bugbear. You just tried to punch a goblin a couple of times from underneath the bugbear and didn't succeed.
They're good to talk.
Should I try to attack again?
If you want.
Yeah. I'll
Just
try to
get the
attack
body
the
off of you.
again.
All right, go ahead.
Roll it twice.
Yep.
Yeah, click it twice. Okay.
24 and a 9. That's a miss.
Looks like a 10 and a 9.
Yeah, they both miss. Disadvantage sucks. Okay.
24 don't hit? No, he takes the least of those.
Yeah, the way it works is it's disadvantage. So you roll twice and you take the lower. So
Okay.
if you look at it either way, like if you think of it as either going up and down or left and right, you still miss. So if it's 24-10, we take the 10. If it's 9 or 15, we take the 9. So you keep trying to punch this goblin who's getting freaked out because there's just arms coming from beneath this bugbear because the bugbear's still on top of you. It's like groaning and stuff because its nuts ripped off, but it's still on top of you. It's problematic. And it is Willow's turn. Willow, you're at 1 hit point, but you're on the ground.
I need to stabilize here with my -1
No,
constitution.
No,
oh,
you
yeah, you shot me
at
the
1 hit
heal.
point.
I forgot.
Yeah.
So I'm back at 1, right?
Yep.
All right. All right. Whew. I get up and I say, "Oh, damn, goblin popsicle, cool stuff." Go over there and I stab that last goblin with my dagger.
All right.
Give Pat a hug.
Aha! Oh, damn it.
Make sure you add your dex.
So that's a 10.
I give you a hug.
A
That's a
whopping
miss.
10.
So you try to stab the goblin and you fail.
Aha!
Doc,
oh, I
you're
missed.
Her sister will like kind of like pretty much.
Shocked.
Yeah. So she's not really.
Coldbeard.
Yes.
You're up.
That goblin's still standing there,
Yes, he is.
and I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "Let the light of Herodias cleanse your sins." And I'm gonna magic attack him with the Lance of Faith.
Okay.
I got
You certainly do.
yes, I got a lot. I got 7 damage to the goblin.
And that blows the goblin's head up with the light of Heronius.
Yes,
So, okay, you guys killed them all.
sweet.
Or
I'm
ran them off.
Ooh, we should find that spider silk and tie up the bugbear, and then I can stabilize him and return him for a live bounty. Because that's normally more than the dead bounty. What do you guys think about that?
Agreed.
I think I clap my hands and say "Adventure over" and fade to black. That's what I say.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. That plan happens, and that's what happens.
Get this bugbear off of me!
That's a good way
All
to
right.
I'll get this guy up for me.
So, good job, everybody. Way to not get killed.
Yes, lovely. There was no TPK. And that has been the Grimjaw Bounty, Part 2.
I didn't
Lovely.
even really pull. I
Good
didn't
time.